aren't you saying anything? You agreed with this part. I'm sorry, I just can't focus today. Are you okay? Not really, but I didn't want to bother you with my problems. That short conversation happened during group project at school. At first, I thought she wasn't trying, but then I realized what she really needed wasn't a reminder. It was someone willing to understand. Sometimes, people don't need advice. They need sincerity and they need someone who listens. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us begin by expressing our gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who is teaches His mercy and guidance. May peace and salutation be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, who brought light and united to this world. I'm HANIFAH from MTS ROIS CENDEKIA. It's such an honor for me to be able to stand here and deliver my speech entitled The Resilient Generation Building Harmony in Diversity. Dear audiences, who exactly is the resilient generation? Are we all part of it? Could it be us? The generation that refuses to break. A generation that doesn't just survive, but also rises stronger than before. Let's imagine we've faced many big challenges together. One of the most impactful was the COVID-19 pandemic between 2020 and 2021. We were forced to leave behind the normal we knew, and suddenly had to study, work, and even socialize online. It was hard, but we learned and we adapted. We didn't give up. So, that's not resilience. What is it? Ladies and gentlemen, there is a powerful reminder in the Quran Surah Al-Imran, verse 103. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا. Meaning, and hold firmly to the rope of Allah. All of you together and do not be divided. And remember Allah's favor upon you when you were enemies and He united your hearts. So you became, by His grace, brothers. To audiences, His verse reminds us to always stay united and never let ourselves be divided. Allah shows us that while people used to be hostile toward one another, He brought their hearts together and turned them into brothers. This teaches us that unity is not only beautiful, but also something we must really cherish no matter how different we are. So, in our daily lives, especially in this digital era, what can we do as a resilient generation to create unity and harmony? Here are a few simple but meaningful actions. First, be smart in choosing and filtering information. In this digital era, we are surrounded by thousands of pieces of information every day. But unfortunately, not all of them are true. That's why we need to be a wise generation, a generation that carefully chooses and filters information. Always double-check before you click. Ask yourself, is this a fact or just someone's opinion? Second, build a healthy communication. Differences in opinions are normal. In many cases, we are more focused on being heard than on listening to others. If you disagree with someone, let's speak calmly and listen with an open heart. We don't always have to agree, but you must always respect one another. And last but not least, be active in social or community programs. Imagine being a part of a community where everyone comes from different backgrounds. Through those experiences, we understand that differences are not barriers that divide us, but bridges that connect and make us stronger. Start with something small, join social event or art competition. Because differences are like the colors of a rainbow. Without even one, its beauty wouldn't be complete. Dear audiences, in this world filled with differences, we hold the power to choose. We will become bridges that unite or walls that divide. The choice is in our hands. If not us, then who? If not now, then when? Let's use our strength not just for ourselves, but to become a resilient generation that brings people together. That's all I can say. Wallahu muwaffiq ila aqwamit thoriq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.